Sounds good. All right.
I'm tired. I'm old. I don't know.
Looks good.
Got a bouffant going on.
T-Mac, Terry McCarl, you're sitting out of position 3 for the 360 Knoxville Nationals, 4-time winner of this already, looking to make it 5. What are you looking to do here tonight, and what do you have to do to make sure you win tonight?
Beat everybody else, especially those 2 guys and the guy next to me and the 2 guys in front of me. So I had a lot of fun last night. You know, it's always our goal to win, and we want to win. We're real competitive, but that 41-car win was pretty special, and we had a great race with Joey and with Carson. I think I passed Carson twice and Joey twice, and of course they both passed me back. But we you know, had a good car, and it's just fun racing. I know if I'm having fun in the car, the fans must be having fun. So to me, I love putting on a great race too.
It was a brilliant race last night, and 360 Knoxville Nationals. This is an all-star lineup of cars. What do you really have to do to make sure that your car is the last one standing winning tonight?
It's the same every night, really. It's get your car the best for that racetrack. I always quote Carl Kinzer, you know, he said, I don't really worry about my competitors, I worry about the racetrack. If I can get my car to work the best on the track that we have tonight, then I got a really good shot of winning. And if somebody else gets their car working better than us, that might beat us. So that's really my goal every night, and our goal, and is to have the best car for that circumstance. And that's what's fun about dirt racing. You never know exactly what it's going to be. It's going to change so much, and it'll change during the event so much. So you got to be good. You got to be leading at that checker flag. So sometimes you're the fastest car in the first 5-10 laps, and then you're not at the end. So that kind of happened to us last night. We're really good early, and I had some motor issues a little bit, but we were able to hang on. But again, just try to get the car to roll around. And to me, I think you need to be able to roll the top and the bottom. You got to be able to go in any direction, and they've been doing a great job of getting the track to where there is a top and a bottom. So to me, that's fun. If you can run the top and you run the bottom, you really can't stop a guy that's fast if he can get around you. So again, we're just back to making sure our car rolls around good. And this is actually a good story. We call this car Franken-ART. You know, we destroyed our car last week. And this is 2 ART chassis that I crashed and broke my back in the back and bent the back of one on the front straightaway here about 2015. And then Carson junked the other one at Jackson. And I took those 2 bent crash cars down to Scott Boner down in Burlington. True story. Had him cut them in 2. I said, cut these things in 2, stick them together. And I said, if you're not happy with it, we'll throw them away. But he did a great job. I brought them home. I put it together, scaled it, and it was really close to what a brand new ART scaled at. And they're really my favorite cars. So I ran this thing last year. Won in Missouri. Ran it the week after the Nationals the last race here last year, and ran real well. And that's what we ran last week. It started 18th and ran 5th. So we call it Franken-ART. So if we could win this tonight, it'd be pretty special. It's about a 2013 chassis stuck together.
Dang, that's an incredible story with the car itself. And I got one final question. We've got a completely different scenario in the weather tonight. What is your predictions on how the track's going to change tonight as opposed to the previous nights when it's been just bloody hot?
You know, I sit here and watch the Duncans work, and I usually criticize them till about 10 o'clock when the feature rolls around. I'm like, man, they did a great job. You never know what's going on underneath the track, and that's what they do know. I mean, you can't tell by looking at it. And overcast usually helps the track, but they got a lot of cars tonight, and needs to be a little wetter than normal probably. But they've been doing such an amazing job. It hasn't laid rubber once all year. And I would have bet my life about 3 times it would, and it's just been great racing on the weekly levels. I think we've won 5 heat races and 4 of them from the 6th starting spot. It's hard to have the track good for the heat races and then be good for the feature. It's almost impossible dirt track racing, really. And they've been doing it. The heat races last night and the night before were great, and the features were great. So I'm not really concerned about it. I think they do such an amazing job. And I told Chris last night before the feature, I said, get us a track like Thursday night. And he goes, what's wrong tonight? I said, it's not over yet. I don't know. I can't criticize you yet. But Thursday night's race was awesome and perfect racetrack. So I'm sure they'll get us pretty close.
Well, hopefully your dynamic dual chassis can bring you home the win tonight.
Franken-ART.
Franken-ART. He's coming to you live tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you very much and best of luck.
Thank you.